How's it going, Jack Attackers, and welcome back to another video for you guys. Today I'm going to be doing my review for episode 5 of The Last of Us, which was titled Endure and Survive. And man, this episode put me in such a bad mood. It was depressing for sure, but also really good overall. I enjoyed it. I will admit, the first, 20 or so minutes where it was just focusing on Sam and Henry, which, again, I understand why they would focus on them so much. And it wasn't even like half the episode. It was only like that first 20 minutes or so. I was a little hesitant. I was a little worried. I was like, I don't know. I'm not really feeling this too much. But the episode definitely picks up in the second half. And by the end of the episode, I was just kind of blown away a little bit. It's not like the best episode of the season, I don't think, but it was really good. It was another really solid episode from the show. I think we're 5 for 5, to be honest. I've liked every episode at the very least. And yeah, Sam and Henry, man, their story is absolutely tragic. I knew it was coming, obviously, from the video game, but it was still very, very sad and unfortunate, and really well executed, in my opinion. And I thought the actors they got to play Sam and Henry were very good, especially the guy who played Henry. He was fantastic in that ending scene. Just really emotional stuff, man, and really was just freaking good, to be honest, I gotta say. And also we got that moment with all the infected coming out of the sinkhole, and that was much needed, to be honest. We needed to see some infected action. Now I understand this show isn't all about the infected, and there's a lot of people online like to say The Last of Us is about love and it's about the humans and whatever. It's not about the infected. It's not just a zombie story. Yes, you're right, but I want to see infected. Because otherwise, I hate to tell you, but there's no reason that this needs to be a zombie story. Then you can have an apocalypse story without infected. You know what I mean? Like if they wanted to just tell an apocalyptic story about humans and love and all that, which that is what The Last of Us is about. But infected are cool, and we got to see that giant bloater. And it was badass and awesome. So I don't care. The past couple episodes, really episodes 3 and 4, didn't have too much in terms of infected stuff. And I wasn't complaining that much, to be honest. It wasn't that big of a deal to me. But I think it was much needed, to be honest. We got that little action sequence, and it was pretty fantastic. It was just gruesome, exciting, very entertaining overall. And that bloater, oh my God, it was cool. It was cool. And I really, really enjoyed it. Without a doubt, the highlight of the episode, apart from the Sam and Henry stuff towards the end in the motel, because that was a different kind of, I don't want to say enjoyment, but it was a different kind of cinema. This episode kind of had everything. It had action, it had emotion, sad moments, and it was really solid overall. I think it's definitely better than last episode. I think last episode might be the worst of the season, but I still liked it, of course. Fairly positive review for that episode. And man, this episode just hit. It was very sad and kind of caught me off guard. Even though I knew what was gonna happen with Sam and Henry, it is still very unfortunate, and I'm glad that they adapted them fairly well from. That's just how I feel from the video game. They adapted them pretty well, I feel like, and the actors who played them it was good stuff. But yeah, I don't really have too much else to say about the episode other than that. Looks like we're out of Kansas City now and moving on, and next week's gonna be taking place in Wyoming. Looks like Joel and Ellie are going to meet back up with Tommy, and it's going to be pretty good stuff. And I'm excited for this. We still have 4 more episodes, I believe, of the season, so that's super exciting. And I'm just excited to see what happens next. But of course, post your comments down below in terms of how you liked this episode. Did you like this episode? I assume most people would. It was fairly good. Again, apart from the first 20 or so minutes, where they kind of had to catch us up in terms of Sam and Henry's story, which I understand what they needed to do that for, but, I was just maybe a little bit worried. Not super worried, but this episode, without a doubt, won me over by the end. And it was really good. It's one of the better episodes of the season so far. And let me know if you guys liked it or not. And if you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you are new, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.